Welcome to Sunday, the 9th of March, and the end of week 23 for me on my Mounjaro weight loss journey. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Ginger. This is my channel, Ginger Goes GLP1. I started Mounjaro on the 1st of October 2024. So I'm currently on week 23. My starting weight was 247 pounds and 8 ounces, or 17 stone 9 and 8 ounces. And currently I am inching ever closer to 50 pounds of weight lost already. So that's weight lost on Mounjaro. I did lose weight in the sort of 2 years up to that. My weight fluctuated significantly in the 2 years prior to starting Mounjaro, but I actually found an old diary recently where I had logged my old weight. So I have lost significantly more than that. But for the purposes of these videos, I've lost nearly 50 pounds on my Mounjaro journey. So when I started back on the 1st of October, I was a very different person. I was very broken and really in pain mentally, physically, emotionally, and just had kind of lost my way. It was a really hard time, and I came to the decision to start Mounjaro quite grudgingly and reluctantly. I had sworn I would never take a GLP-1, and it was cheating and it was not what I was about. And, the proper way to do it is through healthy nutrition and exercise and burn more calories than you use. But by the 1st of October, I was willing to try almost anything. I was desperate. I was in a bad place. Those of you who've watched this from the beginning will know that my nephew got married in August, and I thought I looked okay on the day of the wedding. I think we've all heard people saying this story before. And I saw the photographs after the wedding and I was horrified, and can't believe that I went about that day feeling like, oh, I'm looking okay. Anyway, long and the short of it is, I started Mounjaro back in October, and I am 23 weeks in now, feeling like a different person, feeling like I feel I should feel. And I would say that for me, and I'm not speaking about everybody here because we've all got our own thoughts on, the use of these medications, but I would say Mounjaro has gone a long way to fixing a part of me that was broken. And if that is just by helping to facilitate my body to be able to lose weight, my mind to stop the food noise and food obsession, my stomach to not be calling out for food because it's hungry all the time. And then, as a consequence of all of those changes, me actually losing a significant amount of weight, all of those things have fed into me feeling like a different person, have led into me feeling like some part of me has been fixed, the broken part of me that was hopeless and helpless and felt like they couldn't do anything. So some people say, oh, Mounjaro's cheating. Oh, it's weight loss medication. It's the easy route. Anyone who's tried it will know that there are ups and downs on this journey, just the way as there is on any weight loss any weight loss diet or journey or exercise program, etc. And while some people are losing heaps of weight every week and it's dropping off them, like water drops, that's not the case for everybody. Some people are still struggling to lose weight even on Mounjaro, because they're low responders, slow responders, etc. So it is a miracle drug in the sense that it does help to facilitate all of these things, but it's not just you carry on your life and Mounjaro does all of the work. Many of us are making huge efforts to change our life, change our lifestyle, change the way that we deal with things, change the way that we view things, analyze old behaviors, analyze old thought patterns as we go through this journey. So it is not a get out of jail free card. It is not a quick and easy uh, cheat code. It is a way for people that are struggling significantly with their weight, struggling with food noise, struggling with hunger, that maybe all of these commentators who are talking about, oh, it's the easy way, maybe they're not excuse me, maybe they're not having the same hunger pains, the same food noise, the same obsessive thinking. And if that's you, then I'm really pleased for you. But that's not me, and that's not loads of other people that are doing Mounjaro. So, put your judgment back in its box and let people do what they need to do to be able to get on with their life and to feel better and to make changes and improvements. So that brings me swiftly on to the end of week 23. You may know that I have been doing a lot of exercise as part of my March challenge. So my March challenge is to consume between 75 and 120 grams of protein per day, drink a minimum of 2 litres of water per day, spread throughout the day. The reason I say, sorry, to spread it throughout the day is you can actually drink too much water at one given time and give yourself water intoxication, I think it's called, or intoxication. So you need to be careful about that. So you can't just drink 2 litres all in one go because you dilute all of your fluids in your body. So minimum of 2 litres of water throughout the day. And then for me, I set myself the additional goal of working out 3 times a week, whatever that looks like, whether it's weights or core exercises, walking, cycling, or running. That's what I've set myself the challenge. You can do your own, you can decide what you want to do. So we're day 9, so 9 days into the challenge, and I can tick all of the boxes that I've been able to do that. So I've had all of my protein every single day this week, had all of my water every single day this week, and I've worked out 5 times in 9 days. So I'm over the goal that I set myself, just because I got into a bit of an elation from getting back on the treadmill and starting to run. I run terribly in his new sports bra. Yeah, so if you are new here and you've seen my shorts of me doing those runs, please do not think that you have to jump on and jump in with that kind of exercise. That's just for me. That's just because it felt good. I was doing well, and it's taken me 23 weeks to get here. I didn't exercise apart from going for walks and doing some free weights. And side note, I damaged my shoulder doing free weights because I was pushing myself so hard. I tore my rotator cuff. So definitely take this very slowly. Take your journey very slowly in the beginning. And I would say if you're in weeks, I don't know, 1 to 6, maybe 1 to 8, and you're brand new to this, just focus on the Mounjaro, managing your side effects, and eating enough, drinking enough, getting enough sleep. That's all I'd say. Take yourself out for a walk every now and again. You don't need to set up yourself for a challenge. If you want to do the challenge, definitely do the water and the protein, leave the exercise be, or commit to, walking 10 to 15 minutes. If you haven't walked in ages or done any exercise, then any little step that you do is a step in the right direction. So don't think you have to join all guns blazing. And I've been doing this since the beginning. I have not. I absolutely have not. I'm just feeling so much better in myself. And obviously, spring's around the corner, and that helps many people's moods. It's helping me. So, yeah, I don't take those videos with a pinch of salt. But yeah, if you want to use them as inspiration, that's fine. But yeah, it's for me, it's about consistency. So I've gone all guns blazing, but based on history, I've done that before and then let it drop by the wayside. So for me, this month is about consistency. It's about doing those small, measurable, achievable. I can't think what the R is in SMART goals. Something, and then targeted. So yeah, my SMART goals for my Mounjaro March challenge, and yeah, and I'm enjoying it. I normally when I'm doing these sort of weigh-in updates, I go over mood, hunger, cravings, side effects, calories, sleep, goals. So Mood, not going to lie, my mood is not great. I'm kind of like rallying for the video today. My work news was not good news. We went into the meeting and they said to me, "This is not good news for you," which is always a bad sign. So it was a very, very, very challenging meeting, and yeah, so I'm quite stressed about that. I'm not going to lie. I'm stressed about that. I've gone over all of the scenarios in my head. I'm trying to work out what that means for my future, and it's affected my sleep. So for the last 3 nights, I've had about 3 or 4 hours sleep and then woke up stressing. So that's not a Mounjaro side effect, that's a stress side effect. So life does carry on even when you're on Mounjaro. My hunger up until up until Friday, I just said, "Oh yeah, I'm in this nice pattern and everything." Something that's not happened to me very often in my life. It's happened twice previously. Once when my dad died, and once when I was being, ironically, really bullied at work. Um, I stopped eating. I lost my appetite. So my normal go-to for stress is to eat. And if you saw my video the other day, you'll know that I was in the cupboards. I was looking in the cupboards because I was stressed. And how do I manage this emotion? Looking in the fridge, wanting something to take away the pain, take away the stress, take away the uncertainty. Sorry, if I make a funny faces, my ears popped and I can't hear myself, so I might be shouting at the camera. Yeah, so, but then that morphed into, and it probably aligned with where I am in my Mounjaro, i.e., I took it on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday are really low hunger days for me. But yeah, I've got no appetite. I'm not actually wanting any food at all. So yesterday, I got my protein in, and that was it. I just couldn't care about anything else. So that's not a usual thing for me because yeah, and it's not welcome either. I want to eat. But it's just a recognition of again how things can change. um yeah, no hunger at all. But anyway, side effects, I have had my itchy spot on my back come back. That went away for a couple of weeks, or was significantly reduced. And the other one is I've got an itchy spot on my belly. So there is some kind of histamine reaction, I think, going on. But I took my shot on Thursday morning and it's Sunday morning today, and the itchy spot on my belly has gone away. So maybe it's getting better each week. So that's good. Cravings. I haven't had any major cravings, although today I went to the grocery store yesterday and I was craving beef. Even though I had no hunger, I was craving beef. So I have bought myself some stew beef, and I am going to make myself a stew and eat it tonight, whether I'm hungry or not. But yeah, I don't know what the craving is for beef. Maybe it's iron, uh, something like that. I don't know. But anyway, so beef stew is on the cards for dinner tonight with some parsnips, carrots, potatoes, peas. Can't think what else I'm going to put in there. But yeah, it's going to be a nice hearty stew, and I'm going to enjoy it. Uh, what else can I say? Oh, one thing I want to say, I'm just going to throw this in here before I forget. Apologies to many people who didn't get a response to their comments. My comments, for some reason, didn't show up in my comments. And I went to held comments on YouTube Studio, and there was over 20 comments held in there, and I have no idea why. The only thing I could see that was noticeable about them is that several of them had the word or had the letters BMI in there. So I don't know if YouTube had separated them. But anyway, if I haven't responded to a comment of yours ever, because I do respond to all comments, if I haven't responded, your comment has vanished somewhere. So just wanted to get that out way. I'm going to move very swiftly on. I'm not going to make this too long, this video, but how was my weight loss this week? Well, with all things considered, really, really good. So last week I weighed in at 203 pounds or 14 stone 7 or 92.1 kilos. I'm just looking at my figures up here. And yesterday, Saturday morning, I weighed in at 200.8 or 14 stone 4.8 or 91.9 kilo, 91.1 kilos. So I've lost a total of 2.2 pounds, 1 kilo this week. So that brings me to a total weight loss of 47 pounds exactly. So I'm 3 pounds away from 50 pounds. I am zero 0.9 away from 199 to take me into Wonderland, which has been my mini goal all the way along, as you know, to get to 199 pounds before I go to Chicago on the 21st of April. So I'm already there. So I'm hoping the next, well, I'm not already there, am I? I've got 0.9 pounds to go until I'm there. But I hope to achieve that by next week. And then I've got, what would that be? 4 weeks, 5 weeks buffer to lose a little bit more weight. So if I could get it down to maybe 195, even 190, is that too far? I don't know. If I could get it down to 190, 195, that buys me a small buffer for when I go to Chicago, because I don't know what I'm going to do. I am going to allow myself to eat there. You know, there's a couple of restaurants I want to go to that I like to visit. There's a couple of foods I want to eat. So I don't want to totally restrict myself. And I'll be mid pen. So I don't know what I'm doing, because I don't know to take a pen all the way to Chicago to then take a shot out of it to come back with 2 shots left in the pen. I don't know, is that too much heat changes for a pen? So yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. So I'm going for 10 days. So I'll take it literally the day I go. I'm going to arrange my shots. So I take it the day I go, and then I don't know, shall I wing it for the 10 days on that and then come back and start again? I haven't decided. We'll get there when we get there. But yeah, so that mini goal looks like it might be achieved next week. So the next one I'm setting myself is then another 3 pounds to get to 197.8, which would be a total of 50 pounds lost. And then the next mini goal after that would be 4 stone in the UK. So a stone is 14 pounds. So I think, oh gosh, 28, so 56 pounds would be 4 stone. So I'd like to get to 4 stone, or 56 pounds. So what am I away from that? I'm 9 pounds away. So next mini goal. So I've got 3 mini goals: 199.9 by next week, 197.8 for the 3 pounds weight loss for a total of 50, and 9 pounds for a total of 56 pounds, or 4 stone. So those are my next mini goals that I'm setting myself along the way. What are your mini goals? I think we need the mini goals just to give us some motivation, give us something to aim for, give us a sense of achievement. Because obviously, I'm trying to lose 100 pounds. So when I get to 50, I'm only halfway there. Only halfway there. I'm halfway there. So I've still got another 50 pounds to go, potentially. I haven't decided on the full 100. I'll see how I go. But you can't just set yourself a goal of losing 100 and have nothing in between, because you don't feel that sense of achievement. So by having these mini goals, even if it's to get into a pair of old jeans, I'm wearing a pair of old jeans today that I'm into, and yeah, so that was one for me. So you can set yourself these little things. It doesn't have to be weight loss related. It can be to get into a pair of old jeans. It can be to run for 2 minutes on the treadmill. It can be to get out and walk 3 times a week, or whatever. Just set yourself mini goals, and then when you achieve them, you've got something to tick off and something to feel proud of yourself. You know, when we're on Mounjaro, we need these little sort of motivations to keep us going, because it's not a straight track. It's not a straight line of, from A to B. There are some steps along the way. And when the scale isn't moving, you need something that you can kind of go, okay, I didn't hit my weight loss goal this week, but I've accomplished A, B, C, whatever. So anyway, I'm going to leave it for there today. Thank you very much if you've made it to the end. You know what I'm going to say. If you'd like to leave a comment, I do value all of your comments, and I'm happy to answer any questions that you have. but keep it nice, keep it respectful. That I haven't had any negatives yet, which is great. But yeah, so keep it respectful. If you don't like what someone's saying, just ignore it. But yeah, and then like and subscribe if you do want to see more of this content. But yeah, so going forward, I'm off this week. Don't know whether that's a good thing or a bad thing. I'm going to dwell on work, or I'm going to look for another job, or what I'm going to do. But it is what it is. So I'll have plenty of time to work out. Let's put it like that. I've got more time than I expected to be able to do some more exercise. So we'll see where we go from here. But thanks very much for watching today. I'm trying to keep it positive, and but yeah, thanks for everyone that put nice comments about my work stress. I do appreciate it. So I'll see you all during the week for my midweek musings, and I don't know, maybe I'll throw out another short sometime in the week as well. But take care now. Bye bye.